Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Galina.
I'm very grateful to you that you agreed to answer some questions about your experience at our agency. First of all, I would like to ask you how you came to that idea to look for a foreign wife.
Yeah, actually, I'm from Florida, USA, and several of my friends have tried Slavic girls. They are single. They try to go to Ukraine and other Eastern European countries. And I watch Galina's videos online on YouTube, and I decide, okay, let's give a try. So that's the reason I contact you, and I'm here.
Very pleasant. So I hope that some of our future customers will look this video and they can estimate what experience is waiting for you. So as far as I remember, you applied to our agency when the lockdown started.
Yes.
So in spring 2020. And at that moment it was not possible to travel, and first of all we offered you to make some video meetings. Can you tell us about your experience?
Yeah, yes, it's true. And we had some meetings through Skype call. But in my experience, it is better to meet a girl in person. So you ask them questions, and she can ask you question. During the interaction, you can see, look at her eyes, how she feel, how she take your answer, and how she take your answer, and how you take their answer. So physically you can see the woman is interested in you, or she just wants to go home. So in my opinion, the physical meetings are very useful and worth trying compared to Skype call.
How you decided to come to Minsk?
Yes, when I contacted you in March, there was lockdown, flight closed, and so then
Just our palm tree.
yes. In June, it was a totally lockdown, flight cancelled, and there was no flight and everything. So I decided when I had our time, I will go. For this in December, we had Christmas break, so I decided to go and come and visit you and see how things goes.
What you can tell about your experience? So how you selected the ladies with whom would you like to meet?
Yes. And one thing I would suggest that in other agencies, and you contact give them the list which ladies you want to meet, and they will say, okay, when you get there, they will tell you, okay, ladies on vacation, ladies in office meeting, ladies seeing parents, their mother is sick, their daughter is sick, their children is sick, so 99% you won't meet the girls you are expecting before arrive there. So, but here 90% have a good chance to meet the same girls which you're expecting to meet. Some reason they have some expectation, exceptionals, but I think 90% is a good chance to meet the same person you're expecting. Their procedure, your procedure was actually very impressive, because when you send your profile with the pictures, your introduction, they send to the ladies. So what they do is they send your profile with your pictures, your introduction to the girls. Okay, they will look your pictures, how you look, and read their profiles, your hobbies, your interests, and whatever you mention in your profile and introduction, and they decide if they want to meet you, yes. If they don't want to meet you, no. So Galina will let you know that they will accept to meet you or no. So this is a procedure I think is a wonderful, is is very good.
Some of our clients say that this partner check hurt them when they get negative replies. But I think negative reply is important to get negative replies. It means that you will not lose your time with these girls. So we do not make any girl come to the meeting. So she comes only if she really wants to get acquainted with you. Because even we organize the meetings not somewhere in a fancy restaurant, but we organize the meetings here in the office in order that the girl had no other motivation but to meet the man.
It is very important to make your profile correct. One, you have to have a recent photos, good taken. So when girl look at your photos, so she can see how you look like, how your expressions are, and not a Photoshop. When you arrive, you're totally different person. She will be shocked or you will be shocked. The second thing is you have to make your introduction very clear and concise. What you are and what you're doing and what you expect. So it is very important to make an introduction correctly. So that's the main reason your profile is rejected, because of your introductions, mostly your information.
And what do you think? Do all United States guy has a chance to find Belarusian wife?
Yes, I think Belarus is a totally new country, and most of Americans even doesn't know where Belarus is. So they have no idea. Even I used to live in Europe, so I have a little bit idea, but it's totally different compared to other Eastern countries. Mostly Americans goes to Ukraine because of marketing. The other agencies, they're doing marketing differently than the Galina do. So that's the reason.
Have you been to Ukraine?
Yes, I've been to Ukraine few times. Good, I like Ukraine. Odessa good. I look around, and but experience in Ukraine and compared to Belarus, Minsk is totally different.
And what is the difference?
To be honest, Galina is very straightforward and very honest. So once you get your approval or a yes answer from the girls, she will try to organize meeting in their office, so you can meet in person and you can see how things go between you. It is between you and the girl how you go in interview in meeting, real meeting. But she's very honest to organize the same girls which you are expecting to meet.
In general, how do you think do Belarusian girls are they interested to get acquainted with US men?
It depends the girls. If you are middle age or in a retirement age, if you're expecting to meet a young girl, it won't work. You don't have a chemistry, you don't have interactions. So mostly Belarusian girl is beautiful. Okay, so very attractive. Young girls always attractive. They wear good clothes, good makeup. They keep themselves up. So men is just So it is very important to meet the right person, to choose the right girls, not because of age. So you should have at least attraction, chemistry between you people.
What age difference do you think is adequate?
Some men, they look younger than their age. Some girls, mostly Belarusian girls look good. Even they are 30s or 40s, they look good because of their maintenance, and they look after themselves. I would suggest that age is not a big deal, but as long as you look both good, doesn't look like she look like your mother, she look like your daughter, our daughter, big age difference, I wouldn't suggest to. I think Belarusian girls doesn't like the too much big age difference because they like to be looks good, so they don't embarrass when you go to see parents or family or friends or go to restaurants, so they try to avoid, but they want to somebody they can hold hands, sit in the restaurants, don't be embarrassed.
What is general impression from Belarusian girl? How they differ from, I don't know, the women from United States or from Europe? Let's say we have a guy that have never communicated with Belarusian women. What he should expect from the meeting, from the conversation?
The girls from Belarus compared to America is totally different in several ways. One, most girls have a university degrees, most educated. They have work experience in different fields. They don't expect to go only one side of work. They try different, type of works. So they have a mostly educated. They have a most experience in different work field, and also they travel around Europe. So they have a very good exposure to the Western world, Western men, and compared to USA. And compared to USA, most girls are not educated up to college or university level. They have just a specific level. So I think Belarusian girls are very intelligent, and they have very sharp mind and experience because of traveling exposure to the Western countries. So mostly girls here at least visit several countries, and so I think they are very intelligent, most educated, and family oriented. For them, family is first, and they respect family and different culture, different way of life. So it's totally different compared to American girls.
Okay. Kevin, what do you think about Minsk itself? Minsk and Belarus?
Yeah, Minsk is a beautiful city. A lot of historical places, museums, universities, and a lot to see, and different cultures, different things. But in winter is very cold. I would never suggest anybody come to spend time in winter in Minsk because the two different. One is cold. Second is too many holidays in the winter, especially in December. So they have a New Year holiday, Christmas holidays, different vacations. So everybody is busy shopping, cooking, visiting friends, family, and spend family time.
Yeah, you are from a warm state. So of course for you even around zero is already
they are wearing, people wearing short and t-shirt at beach. My yesterday friends uploaded some pictures on Instagram. So he was on the beach and his wife was wearing bikini. So this is the weather there now in December.
Yeah, but now you experience some snow, real snow in the streets. So these days we had a little bit snow, something that can make you experience different. So, what you can recommend to
Yes.
some people who want to find a wife from this part of the world?
You have to know that the girls from Minsk are well educated, and they have a lot of exposure to the Western world. So be prepared. It's not like American girls, and you meet and you just work things out. But here you have to satisfy mentally her, that you are good for her relationship or getting married. Your way of connecting people is different than compared to other one. That's why I try to get because you are honest. You always recommend people first, you have to make good pictures. So you give a first expression. Second, you have to make a good profile, concise, summarized. So don't girl be lost. She will understand in a one page what you are, what you're doing, what you're expecting, and then she will send to the girl. Girl will have a look and give their opinion. She want to meet you or not. Okay, so your procedure is different compared to other agencies. That's why I recommend Galina.
Thank you very much. I wish you good. You will see one more experience here in Belarus. It will be New Year party. I mean New Year night. It's highly celebrated here in Belarus. So tomorrow everything first will calm down. You will see nobody in the street, and then after 12 o'clock you see a lot of people here outside. So I wish you a happy New Year, and thank you for your time and for sharing your experience.
Thank you, Galina.
You're welcome.